Well, they have a drive-through, so we just drive through the Walter Station. Yep.
I'd love to get started with y'all. So welcome, everyone. My name's Kelly Lormeyer. I work with Yakima Chief Hops here in California. I just want to say a big thank you for you tuning in today. We're so excited to be producing this new Zoom YouTube Live video chat to celebrate what we have been able to accomplish on this nice third year running with the Pink Boots Society. We're able to bring the whole board together. So I'm very excited to allow them to all introduce themselves to you. Please keep your questions coming on the YouTube chat. We have a couple special guests at the end that I'm sure will be very excited to meet, as well as all these wonderful ladies. So without further ado, cheers, and here's the ladies.
Hello there, I am Kat Wiest. I serve on the board of directors for Pink Boots, and I am a research development brewer at Pelican up in Oregon. I'm coming at you live from our production brewery, and I just poured myself a 5-fin Pilsner, bottled fresh this morning. Cheers, thanks for tuning in.
I am Carly Smith, a new board member this year. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a head brewer for D9 Brewing Company here. And I am drinking Happy Thoughts, which is one of our Pink Boots collaboration beers from here in Charlotte, North Carolina, from Free Range Brewing. Cheers, y'all. Glad to have you here.
And I am MJ Anderson-Lichty, and a new board member, and I'm loving it. And I too am doing a collaboration brew. You see how beautiful pink that moment is? It's a raspberry goza done by the RVA Pink Boots chapter, whom I love, and I kind of want to raise it to Yakima for the love, because that's the hops are in this bad boy, and for y'all's kindness towards Pink Boots. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Sue Rigler here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I am the Collaboration Brew Day coordinator for Pink Boots, as well as the co-chapter leader here in Arizona. And I am drinking I drank all my BRI Pink Boots Brew Day beer. It was an IPL and it was awesome, but I drank it also. Another Arizona beer, IPA from Dragoon. And I'm excited to be here, and thank you, Kelly and Yakima, for all you do for us.
My name is Ellen Sheryl. I'm a production brewer at Track 7 Brewing Company in Sacramento, California. I am a new member on the Pink Boots Society Board of Directors this year. And I have Turning Tide, a Kveik fermented West Coast style IPA that I made for Collaboration Brew Day this year. Cheers. Jen Jordan.
Cheers. Hey, I'm Jen. I'm your Pink Boots Society Vice President on the Board of Directors, and I'm drinking a Votes for Women cream ale that we brewed at Laughing Monk Brewing in San Francisco, California. And well, so glad we got to use the Pink Boots blend for it. It was actually the first time that I got to do the complete recipe, brew, help with the label design, and so it's been a real pleasure. Cheers.
Thanks, Jen. Hey, I'm Megan Parisi, and I'm the head brewer at the Sam Adams Boston Tap Room and a new member of the Pink Boots Society Board. And I just finished pouring myself a refreshing Sam Adams 76. So I'm really glad to be here. But unfortunately, my collaboration brew with the Pink Boots blend is still sitting in tank right now. So I'm actually going to check on it next week. Hope that we can actually start moving ahead with it, because we here in New England have been shut down for quite a while. But looking forward to seeing how it's doing, and really glad to be here with all you guys. Cheers.
Cheers. Hi, I'm Jennifer Erickson. I'm one of the owners of Walter Station Brewery here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm the treasurer on the National Board of Pink Boots. Absolute privilege to be here. And as the treasurer, I am uniquely thrilled to be seeing that check coming through. I'm super excited. Our Pink Boots blend is also in the tank, and I couldn't find my favorite go-to beer, which is Stone's Never Ending Haze. So I'm drinking my favorite one from Walter called Bull Resin, and we made it in honor of 420. And over to you, Laura.
Hi, I'm Laura Ulrich, small batch brewer for Stone Brewing and Pink Boots Society president. I'm drinking the beer that I found closest to here, which is Stone IPA, because I forgot beer this morning. I'm sorry. Victoria.
Yes. Hi, I am Victoria Pritchett. I am here in Portland, Oregon. I am with the Country Malt Group. I am the hops director. And today I am drinking Breakside Stay West IPA. I have it on tap here at home. I mean, I'm not at home. I'm here in a barley field. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. And I'm Brian Pierce. I'm work for Yakima Chief Hops. I'm our Vice President of North American Sales, and I'm currently in Yakima. And yeah, I am drinking Imperial Stout from Abnormal because I didn't have any Pink Boots beer on hand. But this was actually, I picked this up at the collab day we did this year with the first run of the Pink Boots blend for 2019. So I'm trying to represent as much as I can. I'm drinking some San Diego beer today. And then I guess while we're on me, I'll just talk a little bit about Yakima Chief. So I'm really excited to have us all here today. This is a very unique setting. This is our third year doing this. And I know typically this would be happening at some awesome offsite location during CBC, where we'd all be sharing a bunch of awesome collaboration beers that were made just for that event, and have a bunch of people out in the audience as we hold a huge checkup on stage and get all excited. But unfortunately, with the current state of the world, we're having to do it this way. But this is, I am finding, as we've been practicing and getting ready for this, is actually maybe even more fun. So I'm really excited to have everyone here today. And yeah, I think for Yakima Chief, this is really special for us. You know, we're a grower-owned company and something we're very proud of. Everything we do is really to represent family hop farms here in the Yakima Valley in Oregon and Idaho. And, you know, for us, our mission is always about connecting brewers and growers together, really family hop farms and growers here in the Pacific Northwest with the world's finest brewers. And I think Pink Boots is really unique to us in that aspect because this is a big chunk of the world's finest brewers right here. And you guys represent that. So very excited about that. It's a really special part of the community and we're proud to be part of it. And yeah, Victoria, you want to talk a little bit as well about Country Malt Group?
Yes, yes, so sad we can't be at CBC. Country Malt Group's actually celebrating our 25th anniversary this year. You know, we opened our business in 1995 out of a backyard shed with 6 bags of grain and no customers, as we like to say, you know, and now we have 12 different warehouses across North America and service the, you know, it's a one-stop shop for craft brewers. We've partnered with YCH for nearly 2 decades now, so this is awesome. We will continue to partner definitely on these initiatives. I just want to thank the teams and all the breweries that helped support Boots Blend this year. CMG alone, we had about 100 different participants, small craft brewers and nanos. So that was amazing. We look forward to seeing that number grow each year. We're just grateful to be part of this and look forward to collaborating with YCH and Pink Boots in years to come. Laura, or next. Jen.
Hey, thanks, Victoria. I'm Jennifer Jordan, and I'm your Pink Boots Society Vice President on the Board of Directors. And what initially drew me to really want to be involved with this organization and serve on the board was our mission to assist and inspire and encourage professional women in the beer industry to advance their careers through education. So it's that mission that just kind of drew me in and kind of fuels the fire. Our vision is for Pink Boots to be the primary resource for women in the beer industry to advance their careers. So we want women to come to us, and we really believe, just like Brian mentioned, that women have a really critical and necessary role in making our industry better for everyone. And I've been on the board since 2018, and we've come a really long way. But I really want to hand this over to our president, Laura, who's been such an inspiration. She's been here since the very beginning of the Pink Boots story. So that she's going to pick it up and tell you where we've come from. It's been a long way.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. So Jen, you're also a scholarship recipient. So I think that also kind of showcases how impactful our scholarships are, because, you know, women who get a scholarship, they end up giving back also to Pink Boots Society. It's pretty rad. So the brief history about who we are, we were formed in 2007 by Terry Barendorf, and it became apparent that women brewers weren't connected and there was no forum, no group for us to connect with. And so we thought we would change that, and we made it happen ourselves. So what we are is we are a professional group of women in the beer industry. We are the brewers, we are the writers, the servers, the designers. We ferment beer, we work in packaging, we're even hop farmers. We do all aspects of beer and business. And as Jen said, our goal is to support one another by advancing our careers through educational opportunities. And then it happens to be that Collaboration Brew Day and the funds that raise from Collaboration Brew Day and happen to be this Pink Boots Hop Blend are the largest fundraiser that we have. And as a nonprofit charity, the fundraising is super important to our mission and to support our scholarships. So the funds that are raised are massively help to go with our massively growing program. And when we first started holding brew days back in 2014, we were under 100 breweries that had signed up for the brew day. And now, well, I think I'm going to let Sue Rigler, our amazing Collaboration Brew Day coordinator, tell you a little bit more about how much we've grown over the last 3 years.
Yes, when I've been the coordinator, the Collaboration Brew Day coordinator for the last 3 years. And when as Laura said, that was about 100 when I was getting into this. And then in 2018, we had 260 breweries participating, registered breweries in 10 countries. And then in 2019, we upped it to 380 companies, breweries in 14 countries. And then I was like, come on, we can do it. We can get 400. We can get 400 this year. And this year we did 406 in, I believe it's 12 countries. And there was a new brewery that is just starting, 3 generations. They just sent me an email and a picture from Africa. So that was pretty exciting this year. I know, that's awesome. So it grows every year. And I love to see the smiles. I put the compilation video together, and what drew me in was just like, it's a universal beer, and laughter and community and smiles are universal. It's just an understood language no matter where you are. So I'm very happy, proud to be a part of it. And all you ladies, I'm seeing you on the screen and I miss you and I want to give you a hug and I can't wait to see you again. Cheers.
Sue, that is so amazing. Those numbers and seeing that grow. I can't be happier that Yakima Chief and Pink Boots has been able, and Country Malt has been able to come together in such a fantastic initiative that's really building this community. And the funny thing about this is this all started in a hop field in Yakima. Selection about, I guess, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I get bad on timelines. I know it's our 3 year, but I can't remember how long ago. But I was in the hop field with Jason Peralt, who works with Yakima Chief Ranches. He's their top breeder and the CEO of Peralt Farms. And I was also with our current CEO at the time, and we were kind of just chatting about what we could do in the industry to support more women. And my CEO directed that question at me because I am one of 2 sales women on our team. And he said, what can we do? And I said, you know what? I met this cool girl named Laura whenever I moved to San Diego, and she runs the Pink Boots Society. And I think they have a lot of potential. And so look at where we've come, and I just can't believe it. It's just been amazing. So thank you ladies so much for all your passion and the hard work that you put into this. And it's just a great partnership. And Brian, tell us a little bit about too, what you've seen grow over the years with Yakima Chief, Pink Boots, and Country Malt.
Yeah, thanks Kelly. That story is really cool because it's been something that really started as a conversation and has really grown into a really big program for us, within our own company and how we do this. And we're excited to see, Sue, some of the numbers you're talking about, the number of people being affected by what you're all doing is incredible. And we're just excited that, we get to contribute and help support that in any way we can and to be part of your community. So I can say for us, it's been pretty unique and really our first exploration of saying, how can hops be a lot bigger than just beer? And how can they do something more impactful than just make awesome, flavorful beer, but also help other people in different communities. And so it was neat for us because it was the first exploration in how do we take hops and use some of the money that we get back and give it back to someone else in a meaningful way. And so we've started and really we've held over the last 3 years to donating $3 per pound back to the Pink Boots organization. So it's been really, really neat. This year I was especially excited. As you can see, I do a little bit of home brewing in my free time, and we actually expanded that to be available for the homebrew market as well this year. And so we were even able to do a donation of $1 per 2-ounce package. So actually, if you did the scale of that, it's an even more meaningful donation. So really excited to do that. And yeah, I'm hoping that we'll all be very thrilled. You know, every year we've really pushed hard as a sales team to see this grow. You know, for us, it's, yeah, we want to make sure that the blend is successful and that it's out, you know, being used in breweries. But we also have a big goal every year to say, how can we make sure we donate even more, right? And so that's been a really big driver for us. And yeah, I'm excited to see a little bit later here when we do the big reveal why everyone showed up, what that means.
500 breweries next year. 500. We can do it. Everyone listening. And it just doesn't have to be a brewery with a Pink Boots member. Any brewery throughout the world can purchase the hops and have a collaboration brew day. So just so you know, let's hit that 500 number next year.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, is when Kelly approached us to do the blend, we knew it was a wonderful experience and partnership, because not everybody gets a chance to go to hop selection. And so that experience, that tangible interaction with hops and then a blend and then the rub is something that's unique to brewers and even women outside of brewing. To touch an aspect of a product that goes into the beverage that you're making is so important, and it's hands-on. And so when we were able to bring it the first year to GABF, and then it's grown ever since, and as our memberships had a better hold on getting involved in the selection and the blend itself, it just turned out to be such a great opportunity that there was a win-win for everyone. It's a win for Yakima and Country Malt Group, and it's also a win for Pink Boots Society because it's such a collaboration. And since all of the organizations kind of work with that mindset, and that's beer, this is perfect. It made perfect sense, and it works with everyone's ethos. And this is just amazing. And I'm happy that we've been a part of this and we've been available to do it. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's been one of the easiest partnerships we've ever had. You all are so great to work with. We appreciate you. We appreciate the connection, and the support that you always provide us is really awesome.
Right back at you, girl.
Right back at you.
I think we're over to me. That sound right?
Jennifer.
All right.
Yes.
No worries. Just making sure. And cheers, everybody. Just in case you were forgetting to take a sip of your beer here. Cheers. Hey, the Pink Boots Blend and Collaboration Brew Day as a total fundraiser underwrites 50% of the total Pink Boots mission for the year. Through the Pink Boots Blend, Yakima Chief, and Country Malt Group, it's the greatest single contributor to this annual fundraiser. In fact, over the years, greater than 140,000 of their unique donation has been earmarked towards scholarships. Historically, our scholarships have included study abroad programs such as Germany, thanks here locally, White Labs Yeast Essentials. And it's not just about traditional beer brewing, it's also like the beer marketing and tourism and their own YCH's own Hop and Brew School, and many, many, many more scholarships. If you go on the Pink Boots website, you're going to see so many scholarships that we offer. In fact, when there's not the pandemic, we also have scholarships to CBC and the Pink Boots Biennial Conference. So we're looking forward to continuing the 2020 scholarship program with the help of the Collaboration Brew Day and the Pink Boots Blend Funds. I want to take just a second and thank all of the breweries that are already sending in their current year 2020 donations as a result of the sale of their primarily canned Pink Boots Collaboration Brew Day beers. Really thrilled that they're able to send in those donations. It's just thrilling. I mean, the brew took place just before, and here we are, and everybody continues to look at it like we're all in this together. So thank you to all of the breweries that are taking that and sending in their checks. That's completely grateful. But I want to send a huge shout out to Yakima Chief and Country Malt Group, and it's my privilege and desperate excitement to toss it back to Kelly.
Thank you, Jennifer. That was so nice. I echo the pride, the compassion of all the women that I've met through the Pink Boots Society and in the 5 years I've worked with this company. I've been so lucky and privileged to facilitate the hop rubs at the GABF. The first one was a couple of us just in the corner kind of doing the thing. And then the next year it caught on. There was 100 women plus just rubbing hops and just really getting excited. And then last year we had the same turnout, 100 plus. I think we even had, I forget, was it the Today Show that came and interviewed y'all? I mean, we're seeing so much really fun things come out of this, and we couldn't have done it without the pride and the compassion and the support that this group has. So I really appreciate all of that. And without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to Brian, and let's get this party started.
All right. Well, I will say, you know, Jennifer, in hearing kind of the numbers you mentioned and what all these funds go to, I guess I'd feel remiss if I didn't say that I feel extremely excited this year that we're doing this with all the challenges that we're all experiencing right now, right, and that are in front of us. And I think for so many of us, we've seen that this has been something with COVID-19 right now, and even having to do this in this format, right, has been a big challenge and something to overcome. But I'm also excited to see that we can continue to be really strong and do these kinds of things, that we can continue to push and grow and continue to foster, you know, health in our communities and our organizations as much as possible. So I'm also very proud, and I just want to say before we move on to the main event here, just a big cheers to all of you and everything you're doing, and everyone that's involved with this, whether you're a brewer somewhere that bought the blend, or you're just supporting it, or you have someone that's part of Pink Boots as part of your staff. It's really neat that we keep moving forward and we keep the world as normal as possible. So thank you all. One more cheers, and then we'll get to the big drum roll here. All right, so wherever you are watching this, or any of you, we'll do a drum roll, and hopefully you'll hear your drum roll that we can't hear. And Laura, I'm going to turn it over to you. I wanted to say on behalf of Yakima Chief Hops and for Victoria, for Country Malt Group as well, we're honored to make this donation this year, and we'll let you show off what you have there.
I have a big envelope.
Wow.
So exciting.
Laura, we can't see it.
I know. No
Oh my
way.
God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Just for anyone watching that doesn't understand, this is a really big deal.
Wow. Wow. That's a lot of scholarship.
Oh, Laura,
That's
Holy
a lot
cow.
of scholarships. Oh my
Or
gosh.
are you crying? Are you
Wow.
hiding and crying?
A
That's
lot of
so
scholarships.
cool.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
I'm so
Oh my
happy
God.
that we were able to make
Cheers.
this.
God.
Yeah, cheers, you guys, so much.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
Brian, Kelly,
Thank you
cheers.
so much.
I do
And thank
want
you
That's
to
really
everyone who bought the
amazing.
hops.
a
Oh my
couple
God.
special guests real quick here and open it up to some questions that anybody on the panel or anyone in the world has. So I want to invite Jason Peralt. He's the CEO and head hop breeder for Yakima Chief Ranches. We wouldn't have all these wonderful hops if we didn't have Jason Peralt. And Ryan Hopkins, the current CEO of Yakima Chief. He's an amazing guy who pushes everyone and really loves this. So guys, introduce yourselves. Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead and go first. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you guys for having me. Just wanted to say I'm Jason Peralt. I'm a breeder for Yakima Chief Ranches. And like Kelly said, also the CEO of my family farm, fourth generation hop farm here in the Yakima Valley. Really grateful to be a part of what you guys are doing here. It's pretty incredible. I want to say congratulations to you all, to the Pink Boots Society, and thank you to everybody that contributed to this effort. Thank you to brewers and donators to Pink Boots and your efforts, but most of all, thank you to Pink Boots for your message, and more importantly, your actions with regard to inclusivity and education within our industry. I feel very strongly that those types of actions are true sustainability, and that's what's going to keep us relevant and keep us going for the future. So thank you all and congratulations, and cheers to you all.
Cheers.
And Laura, I'm drinking a Stone Tiki Escape, fresh off the picture from Jeremy.
So good. That beer is so good. That beer is so good.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just really need to, real fast, I know Ryan's about to speak, and Brian, I love you. I adore the shit out of you. Sorry, you know that. Last year, over the course of our scholarship program since 2013, we've been able to double our scholarships. And last year we went from 46 to, I don't even remember the number, sorry. We went from 23 to 46 because of funds like this that help us get where we gotta go. And this year we're gonna go to 61, if not more. And we're halfway through the year almost. And with everything that's happening, this only solidifies our mission, our goals, and what we need to do to help bring the strongest women to the industry and be the professional organization that the brewers look for in the beer industry. And without your support and your partnership, we wouldn't be able to do this. And I can't thank any of you enough, because it's without the volunteers that make this happen, but also it's amazing partnerships. I don't know, this is so overwhelming. This has been, you, every year you overwhelm me, and I just cry every year, and I just thank you. And I don't know, I'll shut up now.
Laura, that is great. That's what this is all about. And I can tell you this is a celebration across the globe. In the last couple of years, I've been able to travel to all different parts of this world. And what we're all experiencing, the collaboration, the community, the people, the smiles, the emotions is happening in all different parts of the world. You know, Sue, you mentioned Africa, and I can tell you in Korea and New Zealand and Australia and throughout Europe. I truly feel that this is just the start of something. And I hear your challenge, Sue. Let's have 500 brews next year. I love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This whole idea did start in the field out there on Jason's family farm, an experimental hop. Kelly and Jason and our previous CEO. I can tell you my challenge when I first started this, I was a part of the idea. Kelly said, let's do this. I talked to Laura and we're going to do this. And I said, all right, we're going to do 5,000 pounds. Ha. And someone told me that I was an idiot, that this would never do 5,000 pounds. Well, that check amount represents 25,000 pounds across the world creating amazing beer. So thank you all for your motivation. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. And this, like Brian said, this is bigger than beer. And so we're just grateful to be a part of it. So let's keep up the great momentum.
Guys, thank you so much. It's awesome to have you on. The questions so far really have been coming in for YCH a little bit, but one of them is about organic hops. And Jason, since you've been kind of, you know, you grow them, you know a lot about them, asking if we could have a blend that was organic. Maybe you can talk about a little bit about growing organic hops and some of the challenges, or what do you think about them?
Sure. I actually really I love organic hops. We've been growing them since 2008. It's not a huge part of our production, but it's growing. It continues to grow, and it's become a very important part of our production because we have learned a lot from that. You know, it's kind of one of those extremes, and anytime you operate in an extreme, you're forced to learn no matter what. So I've come to really appreciate the organics for that. And I appreciate the fact that demand continues to grow. So as a result, we have expanded not only the pounds available, but also the varieties available, the brands available. And so most of those, you know, more flavor forward, high impact brands are also available organically. So as far as doing an organic blend, I don't see a problem with that. I think it's something we can accomplish. You know, we just got to plan ahead for it. But I would love to participate in something like that.
Perfect. Yeah, maybe we could do a crazy one-off or something. We'll have to keep that in mind. I appreciate that. We do want to also ask, I would say let's open this to the panelists. What got you involved with the Pink Boots Society, and what is your favorite part about the blend?
I will just like jump right in on this one if that's cool. I got involved with Pink Boots Society as soon as I heard about it. I was like, oh, a group of ladies, like obviously I want to be part of that. And really my participation within Pink Boots itself is centered around Collaboration Brew Day. And I'll make this like super quick. I'm the one keeping time, so I'll like wrench myself down if I have to. I was brewing in San Francisco at the time, and that's how I met Jen Jordan on the board. And yeah, it was all centered around Collaboration Brew Day, and it was the first time that I got to like design the recipe. And I was, a shift brewer, so it created a lot of opportunities for me. And my favorite part about the blend is just bringing everybody together. For those of you who have been fortunate enough to be part of doing the rub when we're at our meeting at GABF, there are a lot of women in our membership that don't have opportunities to be hands-on with ingredients like that. So not only is getting them to the brew day kind of a big deal, but being hands-on and doing a hop rub, if you've never done it before, it is a huge treat. And just kind of being there, watching everybody get so excited, the energy is, it's just amazing and intoxicating, and I love it. I'm gonna stop talking, I'll wrench myself.
I think for me, Collaboration Brew Day has always been kind of, like you said, like the highlight of the Pink Boots Society. It really brings everybody in and kind of opens everybody up to the science and brewing behind it. But then what's been really cool with the introduction of the YCH hop blend has been opening it up. And, the Pink Boots Society, we're not just about like women brewers, we're about empowering women in brewing, but also being very open to everybody else, and how everybody else is very open and welcoming to female brewers and how they can support us, which is how the YCH blend comes in, and how anybody can use it and support the Pink Boots Society. And that has been what I have really loved about this blend, because people come and try the beer and they're like, this hop blend is amazing. I'm like, hey, YCH has got it. You can go buy it. Go do it. And I feel like that's been what's been the most awesome part for me, is just being like, hey, you might not have any women that work at your brewery. You should. But if you don't, you can still support Pink Boots by buying this blend. That's been what's really cool for me.
And what got me is I was a student at UCSD in their brewing certification program, and I really kind of had an aha moment in my life. I just switched careers, and I couldn't be a member of Pink Boots. I heard about Pink Boots, but that was when students couldn't be a member, and now they can, which I love right now, because you're engaged. This is the perfect format for it. But then really what got me was, as I was 3 years ago, my job was to kind of pin the Google map for this. And as I pinned it in the US, and I'm getting goosebumps right now, and it was Canada, it was Japan, it was China, it was Australia, it was Sweden. And the girls from Sweden sent a video last year, and they're dancing on the brew house platform. And it was just amazing. So it's like it's such a movement. Each year we grow in numbers, and it's just like so intoxicating is what, so that's what got me, was like starting to see the movement of this globally and in international movement. And and it's just so empowering.
Those are some
cheers.
Great stories. Yeah, cheers. I really appreciate that passion. In order to keep this not too long, I do have one question for Country Malt Group, Victoria. A person is asking, would it be possible in the future for malt sales, even just a single day or week, where an amount is donated to Pink Boots Society per bag?
That is definitely something we can explore. That is not something that we have discussed at this point, but definitely something we'll explore in this upcoming year.
Yeah, something cool to think about.
I do like that. And while I kind of have the floor, I do want to point out, kind of back to the hops piece too. I think there was always some confusion that these hops had to be purchased for Women's Brew Day or some specific day. And, we found that people were, because it's such a good hop blend, as all you've mentioned, people were like, oh, you guys still have some, I can actually continue to buy this and brew with it. And we're like, yeah. And I think we want to keep this perpetual all year, people buying this blend, and definitely want to look into it on the malt side. There's definitely, we could definitely get creative there and other ways to bring awareness and help fund the community, this community of women. And Boots member, I didn't even mention that. I am a Pink Boots member, of course.
Gotta be.
Yes, it's awesome. I was last year at the Craft Brewers Conference when I met all of you, and I wanted to have a beer. So, this year I can do it, not at the Craft Brewers Conference, but at least in this forum. So I appreciate all of you and all of your hard work. Thank you.
Right, and I want to say that Country Malt Groups has been supporting Pink Boots for a year, so this is just another iteration of what's happening and how product partners work really well with nonprofits, especially ours, and we love the support. We can't get enough of it. And again, you all have been some of the easiest people to work with, and you've helped us in so many ways. I don't think you realize that when we reach out to you, if we need something, you're so receptive and supportive, and there's never an issue. There's never been conflict. This has been such a lovely partnership, and I can't thank any of you enough. The volunteers on the board, Kelly, you're one of my favorite people in the entire world. Ryan, I feel the same way about you. Jason, you make some of the best hops in the world. So just keep doing everything that you're doing, because I adore everybody on this Zoom call right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. No, that's awesome. Well, I think we should probably start wrapping it up. So I wanted to bring it down to Ryan Hopkins and see if he had any final words.
Yeah, I'm excited. Laura, thank you so much. It's I miss not seeing you and giving you a big hug like we normally get to do at this time of year. I would say that this is not about just one person or one company or another brewery. This is a collaboration across the globe about doing something good for the right reasons. And I don't view this as like supporting one thing or another. I view this as being a part of something very empowering and an idea that was started in a field by 3 people and a whole bunch of organization, a whole bunch of motivation has created something very, very special. And so everyone on this call, everyone viewing this, other people who are asleep, on other sides of the world right now, are all a part of that. And I truly believe that this is just the start of something very that can grow and that can continue to expand and continue to be very, very special. So a sincere thanks for everyone's motivation, hard work, organization, and fun loving, because this is just great. It feels so great, and it truly is. So let's keep up the good vibes, as they say.
For that.
I have a question. I know that in the past couple of years, the hop blend is sold out. Is it still available right now on the spot market, or can breweries still order it, or is it sold out?
We absolutely still have some home brewer packs, some 11-pound pack and some 44 pounds. And I know Country Malt also does as well. So yeah, any brewers out there seeking to make a blend, the beer, I've seen great results in what I've seen being sold right now. Lots of canning, people selling out very quickly. So I think it's something that people can resonate with them, especially during this time, as a give back to a community of people that, they love. People love to drink beer. So yeah, absolutely. It's still on our websites. Just ask your local sales rep or shoot them my way, Laura's way. We'll get you some hops.
Good.
But yeah, I really appreciate every one of you. And we couldn't do this without you guys at all. And Jason Peralt, without those hops, those great hops you grow, you definitely wouldn't be here. So.
Well, thank you, Kelly.
Thank you. Yeah.
The feeling's so mutual. You guys have made what I do fun. So keep it up.
And for anyone watching that wants to find out more about our scholarship opportunities or Pink Boots membership, please visit us at pinkbootsociety.org and follow us on social media for future updates. Obviously, thank you so much, Country Malt Group and YCH. Ryan, I really appreciated what you said about this just being the start of something, because we are a for the members, by the members organization, and we are volunteer driven and volunteer run, and we have come such a long way. And in many ways, I feel like we're only just getting started. So thank you for helping us achieve our mission.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies. I'm going to stop going live unless anyone else has anything they want to say.
No.
And, cheers to this. This was a great time hanging out with you.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
You're drinking Odell, yeah.
Yeah. And